Hey, 341ers. I just looked at the weather forecast and we're looking at like 80 degrees on Wednesday. So I just want to tip everybody off. I will not be wearing a blazer. Hallelujah. Not a blazer. I think the sport shirt's going to work. Hey, this is winding down. I'm really glad to come to you today and do a little explaining. I think it's going to help. So guys, you want to make sure that you're in class on Wednesday because it counts as field experience. If you miss, you're going to have to come to me and we're going to have to create a resource that you can peruse and you have to write a reflection on it, which is a pain in the butt. Just come to class, man. And so make sure that you are in class on 4/7. And it's one of my favorite classes of the semester. I think you're going to enjoy it. The thing I want you to do before class, and it's challenging, the last portion, last phase 3 of Reflection 6 is asking you to do some type of mastery measure in your class. You might hear some dogs barking in the background. My grand dog and my dog I'm dog sitting right now. So I'm going to ask you to do some mastery measures. So you got to come up with a skill that you're going to measure. And this ain't easy. So here are some ideas for you. You could maybe measure collaboration, creativity, class participation, or student behavior. These are things that you could measure, but you have to find out a way to measure them, which isn't easy. So think about what you're interested in doing. These are some ideas, and then check out the next. If none of those things appeal to you, here's a couple more ideas for you that wouldn't be that hard to do. You could progress, monitor, learning target mastery. And what you would do is you would have some type of formative assessment at the end of class, could be a Google Form thing, where you could collect evidence of how well they understood the learning target. And you could do it over a brief period of time, like maybe 4 or 5 weeks. That's a good one. Another one that I just kind of thought of this the other day, and I think it has huge potential. You could also take those 7 strategies of assessment of learning that you apply to yourself and progress monitor yourself over like a brief period of time. And that would be easy to do because like it would be a 7, like a single point rubric, like I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this. That's an idea as well. But what I want is for you to come to class on Wednesday with an idea of what you're going to mastery measure, and then bounce that idea off Ryan McClain. The last part of the class, he's just going to sit up there and you guys are going to throw your ideas out at him, and then he's going to give you some advice, give you some feedback. Now, right after you get done with Ryan McClain on Wednesday, I want you to go to the library. I have about 6 of these DVDs reserved. This DVD is going to take you about 45 minutes to watch. It is amazing. It's called The 15 Fixes for Broken Grades. It's a book that the students actually used to read in here, but we've got it boiled down to watching a 45-minute video. And I would really encourage you maybe to bring in your laptop, slide the DVD in and watch it, and just take it right back to the library. So you just spend 45 minutes over the next 9 days in the library watching this. Put in some earbuds. I think you're going to find it fascinating because we're going to do something really important with this DVD. On 414, we're going to do something called a philosophical chairs debate in class over the 15 fixes. And guys, this is going to be reflection 7. I made a mistake the other day in class. I said you have to write reflection 5 and you have to write reflection 7. Your participation in this on 414 will count as your reflection 7. So you're done writing reflections here unless you miss the class. And then you got to write a reflection. So just come to class and participate, baby.